Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stassi. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited. I have SimsBerrry here today, and we are going to talk about the Sims Machinima Animation Convention, or SMAC. So thank you so much, SimsBerrry, for coming here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Oh my God, I'm very excited as I'm a participant in this convention, not just one panel, but I have two panels. So I'm very, very excited to talk about that at the end of this podcast. But thank you for coming here today. Before we dive in and we get to talk about SMAC, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so I'm Bree or SimsBerrry. I've been making Machinima, I think 10 years. I started as a voice actress in the Machinima community, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not getting cast in enough shows. Let me just make my own voiceover series. So then I started making my own series, and I started getting cast more because I wasn't 13 anymore, you know. um but yeah, I last year I finished my second series. It was called The Cannot Say Effect. It had
Oh,
20 episodes, and I'm very excited that I managed to finish it. And I have a new series, Gods of Eos, coming out soon, hopefully this year.
that is exciting. As somebody who myself has gone from the voice actor seat to the director seat, what was your experience from going from voice acting to directing and making your own machinima?
I've always loved like the idea of being able to tell my stories. I was writing since like I was 6 years old. So I've always loved cartoons and Sims. So then I was like, oh, why don't I join them? And I saw all these like amazing series coming out. I was like, you know what? Why don't I try this? Try doing this myself. And I already sort of like became friends with some of the like directors slash voice actors, and they like encouraged me to try making my own. So then I did, and I, yeah, I made my first series.
Well, that is absolutely amazing. I will say the Machinima community is a very supportive community. It's also a very small community at
Yeah.
best. We all know each other.
Hmm.
We've all worked on a project at one time or another. So that's really exciting. I will post links to those machinimas below. So if you are listening to this podcast and you'd like to support SimsBerrry, please go check out her machinimas. So let's dive in and talk to me about SMAC. So like what is the Sims Machinima Animation Convention? Where did it start and where are we at it for today?
So we wanted to create an event to celebrate different machinimas, to be able to promote machinimas, because there have been events in the past, a lot of like award shows, and we wanted to have something similar because award shows, bring a lot of simmers together. It sort of spreads the word about machinimas, but we didn't like that it was so competitive. So we wanted to do something different, something where everything is just promotional. Everything is just, oh, check this out, check this out. There is no sort of competition. And it's not only about machinimas, it's also to uplift the animators in the community and the voice actors in the community. So yeah, then one day I asked on Twitter, like, hey, does anyone want to do something like this with me? And some people responded, and SMAC was born. We were working on it for like a year, and then we had our first season, and it went well, so we kept doing it. And
That
this will be our third year.
that's amazing. So, okay, so if it's your third year, it started in 2021. Is that correct?
Mhm. Yeah,
So
no,
what was it like
2022.
okay, so 2022. Okay,
Yeah.
so 2022. Okay, so what was it like the first year? Did you have a lot of panels? Like, was there a lot of interest, or were you contacting everybody being like, I want you to be part of this special moment?
I think quite a lot of people were excited about it and wanted to join, but not as many as like this year and last year. Because the first year we only had 2 days, and I don't think we had like a proper animation panel. We had a panel that was about creating machinimas in Sims 4 and in Blender, but we didn't have like a proper panel where someone who distributes animations would come. So it's been really fun, like getting more people to hear about SMAC, like the first year of SMAC success, and being like, you know what, maybe I want to try joining this year. And it's fun because every year I hear people being like, oh, maybe they didn't enter like this year, but they're like, oh, but I'm definitely gonna enter next year because next year I have this and this project and I definitely want to talk about this. So this is what like keeps us going and wanting to make more.
Amazing. So last year was like, so talk about some successes from last year that you're hoping to see this year.
Oh, last year I have to check what we had last year because I keep forgetting. Um, but mm, we we had a lot of like last year we actually had a few panels that were not in English and they were like I think they were in Spanish, maybe two panels in Spanish, and that was really fun because we don't really like interact that much with machinimas that are not in English just because you don't get them like recommended that much.
Mhm.
But it was really fun like seeing like so many other series. Like every time, every SMAC year, I always find like a bunch of trailers for shows that I've never seen before that I'm like, oh my god, I have to check it out. There was I have to check what it was, but there was a Sims 3 horror series that had like a really nice trailer that I was suddenly like instantly like, oh my god, I have to check this out. We had yeah, we had a lot of panels.
Amazing. So talking about this year, I've seen the lineup because I'm part of the convention, but why don't you share with everybody who is at this year's SMAC convention?
Oh, okay. I can like go through the days and like
Yeah,
explain who will
this is
be.
perfect.
Yay. Okay, so day number one, we'll start with Rascal. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She is a Sims 4 animator. I feel like almost anyone who makes Sims 4 machinimas will know who she is. Then we'll go on with Soba Sims, who already joined us last year as an animator, but this year she'll be doing a director panel. Afterwards, a little voice will be joining us. Some people may know her as a little mid. She makes amazing Sims 2 series, but she started voice acting last year and she's in so many different shows. Then we have MG Milosh, who will talk about his new series, Move On. That was teased last year. That was one of the exciting things last year. We had a teaser for our new MG Milosh series. Then we have CC5 again for her third year. She's a voice actor. Everyone loves her. Everyone works with her. Then we have FLX Pictures, one of the SMAC team members. He's doing director panel. Then we have Let It Simmer. He'll have a panel about his Legacy Machinima series. Then we have NVCN for Sims. She's a voice actor. And then we have Serendipitia. She'll be talking about her series Serenville. No, Invisible. Oh my god, it's the universe of Serenville. And then we'll end with Alex Gardipe. He's a voice actor, very active in the community. Like he's in everything almost. Uh, and yeah, this will be our day one. And then day two, we'll start with your panel. So OMG Sims and Stassi J cast interview for Forever and Always. Then it's Vixina with her voice acting panel. She voices in The River, Super Rich Lies, Partners in Crime. Again, everything. We have a lot of super active voice actors. Then it's a Latibial director panel. Elizabeth Bland is doing a voice actor panel also in a similar style as you. So it's not in Sims, it's like a recording. That's interesting. We have Annie Bat's director panel. She'll be talking about her Pleasant View Let's Play Machinima. Then it's Mystic Waters, who's a voice actor. She was also in last year. Then we have Gabe Simmer, who'll be talking about his series Showtime. We have Queen's Nightlife series with a cast interview. Well, they'll be talking about Nightlife, the series. Then we have Shadow Gaming VA. who you may know from Ward University or For Him or Run or again, everything. Then we have Haitian Cedar Simmer. She'll be doing a director panel. And then we'll end with Violet Girl 64, who has a guest interview where they talk about their Sims 3 series, The Bloom Girls. And for the final day, we'll start off with Winter Sims, her director panels. Well, she'll be talking about attachment theory. Then next up is Phoenix Artisan with a voice acting panel. Then it's April Dark with a director panel. Well, she'll be talking about Candy, which is a series that Phoenix Artisan and I also voice act in because the next panel is mine, SimsBerrry. I'm doing a voice acting panel. After me is CSIM Productions, who's doing a cast interview with the cast of Super Rich Lies. I'm also in that, so you know, I'm everywhere. Then it's your voice acting panel. Afterwards is Draw Film, who's another of our cast members. I forgot to say a lot of people before were also some of our cast members. I'm sorry. But yeah, Draw Film after is Benny X Productions. He'll be talking about his series Age of Darkness. Then it's Raging Kitty. She's doing a voice acting panel. Then Penny Lynn and Serendipitia again, but now they're doing a joint panel. Well, they'll be talking about their collab series Bayview. And we end with Z Soverman. I hope I'm saying this correctly. He has a really interesting panel because it's not really a director panel, but he'll be talking us through some of the history of Machinima, basically. Some old series. And yeah, that's SMAC 2024.
Oh my goodness, that's a very stacked lineup.
Yeah, it kept going. I was just looking at the list and I was like, oh my god, I have more names to say. I don't know what else to say about them. I'm sorry for just keeping going and going, but like so many people joined.
Amazing. Well, if you want to see the full lineup, I will also have this attached to the end of this podcast. So if there was a panel on there that you wanted to see and you weren't sure what day it's on, please see the link below. You'll be able to find the times of when your panel that you'd like to see is on. I'm very excited to have 2 panels on there. Thank you so much for, letting me be on here. I'm so excited to finally get to talk about kind of Forever and Always. It's been I announced it back in February, but this is now we actually get to talk about it. So I'm very excited for everyone listening. You guys get to, listen a little bit about this special project that me and OMG Sims have been working on. So what time do these panels start every day? If that makes sense.
Yeah, let me Google so I know the like time zones. Um, so, um, so it's 3 p.m. CST. I don't know. I'm just going to read the names because I don't know what actual the time zones these are. But 3 p.m. CST, 4 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. EDT, 10 p.m. CET, and 11 p.m. EET. That's
Okay.
It's gonna be on the announcement, so maybe you have to like Google convert what's actually your time zone and see when it airs, but it should be like if you're in America, it's gonna be around like midday, early afternoon, and if you're in Europe, it's gonna be late at night, but still doable.
Perfect. I now know. Because I'm like, I don't know what time it is.
I think for you it's 3 or 4.
4.
Okay.
It's 4.
Well, see.
Fantastic. What was it like planning the convention this year? Was there any uphill battles that you've overcome?
Oh, yes. So this year we had a new team member join us. So Deldro, I think I mentioned that he's a team member. I pointed it out because he is a new team member and he has been so helpful with the promotional material, like with the graphics. Basically, he has made all the like our new banner, our new like the promotional pictures for like, oh, come join our panel. He has made the beautiful schedule that you have not seen yet, but will be posted in a few hours. But when this when this is out, it's already going to be posted. But you know, he made the schedule, he did the thumbnails, he also helped with an intro, like the opening for one of the days. So it's been really nice having him because not all of us are super gifted with graphic design. It's our passion, but some of us, me, are not that good with it. And others are good with it, but very busy. So now we have another person to help us, and that's very nice.
Well,
Um,
that is amazing. Was there anything else that you wanted to share about this convention? What if you wanted to walk the orange carpet? Can anybody walk
um,
the orange carpet?
anyone that wants to join SMAC that hasn't had the time to, like, you know, join us in January or February. I don't know when we actually opened um the forums, but if you want to be part of SMAC, all you need to do is take a picture of your sim at the orange carpet. We have a download link for the orange carpet that Dale has made for every single game. So, I mean, every single Sims game except Sims 1. But yeah, we have it in Sims 2, we have it in Sims 3, we have it for Sims 4, and we have the, like, our wallpaper with the SMAC logo on it. And so, yeah, all you have to do is take a picture of your sim in front of it and then post it on social media, preferably Twitter, because that's what we mostly use. And tag SMAC. It's our Twitter is SMAC Convention. Only one C, so the C, you know, it's part of SMAC and Convention. And we'll be reposting them. And then after SMAC is done, we'll be posting them on our website. So yeah.
Amazing. I know you said you're primarily on X. Are you on any other platform?
I think we have a Twitter, but we're not very active on it yet. Probably not Twitter, Instagram. Oh my god. We have an Instagram, but we're not active on it yet. Hopefully we start posting something. So yeah,
Amazing.
mostly on X. Or if you could email us photos, I guess, on the Team Smack email. Or if you're in our Discord server, you can post them there.
Awesome. Now I'm opening up the floor. Our 30-second elevator pitch.
Okay.
Why should we tune in to this year's SMAC convention?
You should tune in and it is the oh my god, I have to start over. Sorry.
That's okay. That's
You
okay.
should you should tune in to this year's SMAC convention if you want to learn about new machinimas, if you want to learn about how to make machinimas, how to animate, who the new voice actors are that are around, who are the voice actors that are, you know, in this machinimas, the world of machinimas, everything machinima that you want will be here. 3 days. Join us, please.
Amazing. Well, everybody listening to this, please go check out the Sims convention. It does start today. Like I said, we will have the lineup at the below this podcast. And it runs till Sunday. So if you heard anybody's panels and you wanted to take a look at them, please, please, please go support. Anybody
Please join
listening to
us.
this and is like, machinimas take a lot of time, like a lot of time. And you don't know what it is until you're into the knee deeps of it, of like, wow, this took 6 hours. They move their head. So like, please, please, please go support everybody. Not only that, but like the animators that go into machinimas, the relentless hours that go into machinimas, the voice acting. There's so much that makes a machinima perfect. So please go support everybody's panel if you're able to, and just shine a spot and go give everybody love, because everybody in the machinima community deserves a spotlight. And I feel like sometimes EA forgets about the storyteller community, but I'm happy this convention's here so you guys can shine a light on such a spectacular community. So, well, SimsBerrry, it has been an absolute pleasure getting to talk with you today.
Thank you
Where,
for having me.
of course, where can we find your work, and also where can we watch the Machinima convention this weekend?
Yeah, so the Machinima Convention will be on our YouTube. I have to search what our YouTube is because I forget. It should be if you just type in SMAC Convention. It's there. It's SMAC Sims Machinima and Animation Convention. That is our YouTube. And the convention will be posted there. It will be a YouTube premiere. So if you want to watch alongside us, come when it airs. But if you're not on time, you can just watch like the video later after it's out.
Amazing. Well, please, please, please go check out the Machinima Convention. The links are going to be below. SimsBerrry, absolute pleasure. But where can we find your stuff?
Oh, my stuff, it's on YouTube on SimsBerrry. That's my channel.
Super
Who would have
easy.
guessed?
Who would have guessed? Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming here today. Everyone listening, please go watch this convention. If you're listening to this and you want to learn more about Forever and Always, my panel's on Saturday. It's the first one. Please go do that. We have most of the cast there to talk about this project. As well, we will be releasing a small little teaser that I'm very excited for, and the poster will finally be released. So I'm very excited for all those. And then please check out my voice acting panel where Nard Villain, very dear friend of mine and podcast friend, interviews me. So please go check that out on Sunday. And SimsBerrry, absolute pleasure getting to talk with you today and learning more about
Thank
this
you for having me.
convention. Well, everybody have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.
Bye.